Lesson 4: Gender Equality. The world consists of men and women, their number being almost equal. At home, in society, and wherever we look, we find men and women. It is impossible to imagine a world filled only with men or only with women. In fact, the world is complete only when it has both men and women. God created men and women to be equal partners in life. However, for centuries, women have not been given their just place in home or in society. They were confined within the four walls of the home. They were to be child bearers and homemakers. It was a male-dominated society where the females were subjugated in every way. They were often overworked, undernourished, and ignored. The males were treated as their lords and masters. Alfred Lord Tennyson sums up the attitude that prevailed. Man for the field, and woman for the hearth. Man for the sword, and for the needle she. Man with the head, and woman with the heart. Man to command, and woman to obey. All else confusion. Conditions prevailing in India were not much different. Women were not educated and were kept in the home. They had no say in anything connected with their life. Everything was decided by the males in the home. The birth of a female child was considered a curse, while that of a male child was celebrated with pomp and show. Female infanticide was common. Sati, where a woman was to jump into the funeral pyre of her husband, was practiced. There was no question of a widow remarrying. Today conditions have changed. The Constitution of India gives equal rights to all its citizens, male or female. Despite this, women face discrimination everywhere, in the home, workplace, job, market, etc. They cannot even travel freely. After a hard struggle, women are now getting representation in local bodies and even in the parliament. Yet, much more is desirable. Men and women are to be treated equally in all respects. The physical differences should not be the cause for discriminatory treatment. Intellectually, there are no differences between men and women. This has been proved by women in the fields where only men worked so far. Today, there are plenty of women who have risen to great heights of glory in every field. They have proved their worth in politics, in industry, in business, and in social work. Helen Keller, Florence Nightingale, Margaret Thatcher, Indira Gandhi, and Mother Teresa are only a few of such women. Women today are entering many of the male preserves, including the Army and Air Force. Many women today are involved in the space program. It is high time that men realize the need for cooperative efforts, which alone can bring greater success. Men and women should be complementary to each other. The needed change should begin from our homes. Boys and girls must be treated as equals at home. No one is superior and no one is inferior because of gender. There should not be special tasks for boys and girls. As far as possible, they should share the work. Cooking need not be delegated to the females alone. In schools too, this should be followed. Both boys and girls can be leaders. The feeling of equality should be inculcated in the children at school level. Once this spirit is imbibed at a young age, there will be no problem in accepting each other as partners and as equals. This will make the society a better place. This is true democracy where there is no discrimination based on gender. That is the world that each one of us should try to create.